Hi, everyone. Welcome to our latest Campfire Chat.
We are so excited for you to be joining us today. And if you're new to a Campfire Chat, this is when we sit together in front of this fake campfire and we share some awesome stuff that everyone needs to know to become a better self-advocate, a better entrepreneur. We just like to share some awesome knowledge with everyone. Today, we're talking about professional etiquette.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Before we get started, we're going to have a little icebreaker.
Yes, let's do it.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question. So the question is, what is your best story of a celebrity encounter? So Jen, what's your greatest celebrity encounter?
I have a couple, but I lived in LA for 2 years, so I saw a lot of celebrities around town. But my favorite, far and away, is when I was in Santa Fe, New Mexico for my birthday one year, and I was at a restaurant, and Drew Barrymore was there, and I was too embarrassed to say anything, but our mom, Linda, went up and told her it was my birthday. She was so nice. She hugged me multiple times and talked to me for 30 minutes and was the best. So that was the best one for sure.
That's an amazing celebrity encounter.
Yeah. What about you, Brent?
Well, I go to San Diego Comic-Con for many years, and so I've met quite a few celebrities, but probably the biggest one that I got to meet was Stan Lee, the creator of Marvel Comics. I was in a line to get his autograph, and he said hi to me. He signed his autograph on a poster, and I still have that poster today, and that was a really, really amazing encounter.
Yeah, so cool. Well, if you've had a celebrity encounter and want to share it in the comments, we would love to hear it. It's always kind of fun to meet someone that you admire and look up to. Absolutely. And it's important to do so with good professional etiquette.
Which is exactly what we're talking about today.
I think we set this one up pretty well. But we're going to start by showing you a video about introductions and conversations, which is something that you'll need to do anytime you meet somebody that's important to you or that you're looking to make a good first impression on. So that's what we're going to show next.
Yep.
And this one, surprise, is not narrated by Brent.
No, Jenny actually narrates this one. So let's see how she does.
Yeah, we'll see.
Learning how to introduce yourself and have professional conversations is an important part of professional etiquette. Professional etiquette is a set of manners that people should follow in a business or work setting. In this video, we are going to discuss how to make a proper introduction and communicate appropriately at work or when meeting new people. Whenever you attend a business meeting, a job interview, or meet someone new, you should always use a professional handshake. A professional handshake is done using your right hand and a firm grip. Make sure that you don't squeeze too hard or have the opposite, a limp hand. While shaking hands, you should always make eye contact with the other person. And if you are meeting someone new, introduce yourself using your first and your last name. If you are with another person, be sure to introduce them as well. When you are having a conversation with someone in a business setting, always use professional language. Avoid using curse words, jokes, or slang. The more you use polite and proper language, the more professional you will seem. Now, here are a few things you should not do during a business conversation. First, do not chew gum at work, in a meeting, and especially at an interview. Do not show up late for a meeting or for work. Make sure that you don't arrive too early either. You should only be there 15 minutes before you are expected. Do not talk about social issues like religion or politics. You should only have these conversations with your friends and family. And finally, do not be distracted, especially by your phone, which should be turned on silent and put away where no one can see it during your meeting. Make sure that you pay attention to the person you are with, listen, and make eye contact. it is extremely important for the other person to feel like they are being heard during any conversation.
Wow, those are a lot of really great tips.
Yep, definitely. I think that one of the things that is so important to practice is your handshake, because I really don't think there's anything worse than a bad handshake.
No.
And we're not together, and I wish we could practice with you guys, but we're going to go ahead and practice with each other, because why not? So let's do handshake. Ow! That's too hard. It's squeezing my hand. It's broken. That's not a good one. We don't want to do that. How about this one?
No, you don't have any grip on your hands.
No one wants to shake that limp hand.
Uh-huh.
But how about that's a good one?
Yep.
A good example.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So something you can practice with your friends and family. We recommend it to get feedback on whether or not you have a good handshake, because it makes a good first impression when you have a good handshake.
It sure does.
But there was a lot of information in that video, and you might have already forgotten some of the tips. But don't worry, we got you covered, because we have this awesome resource that you can use that are the list of do's and don'ts that we talked about in the video.
Yep. And they're really, really helpful, and they can help refresh your memory if you really need to. So if you want to go to get this resource, you go to this link down below, and you'll be able to pull it, print it out, and have it at any time you need it. And if you ever need a reminder, just go to the chart. Go to this overview.
Exactly. So that's our resource for you today that will hopefully help you take some of the things we talked about today and learned in the video and apply them in any setting where you're meeting someone new. It's important for job interviews or just any encounter where you're trying to make a good impression on someone.
Because you only get one first impression.
Exactly. So that's hopefully helpful information about professional etiquette and introductions and conversations. And make sure you download that resource, and we'll put that link also in the chat so that you can click on it. And that's all we have today.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for joining our Campfire Chat.
Bye.